you will learn about area of triangles in P5. Okay, for this video, I'm going to show you some interesting facts about the area of triangle, apart from knowing that the area of triangle is equal to half base times height. For example, if you look at these three shapes, okay, these shapes have the same height, which is here, and the same base, which is 6 centimeter each. The area of these three figures is exactly the same. Reason is that half base times height. The height is the same height, the base is the same base. So regardless of how they look like, as long as the height and the base is the same, the area of these three triangles is always the same. Okay. Now I move on to the next fact. Okay. For these three figures, okay, you will notice that there's a green triangle and two red triangle, a green triangle and a red triangle, green triangle, red triangle. The interesting fact is that the area in the green triangle is always the same as the area in red triangle. So for example, the area of this one green triangle is equal to the area of these two red triangle. Reason is that they have the same base. So for example, if this is exactly on the center, this is 6 centimeter, this is 3, and this is 3, you will add up still half base times height is still the same base, the height is still the same. So the sum of the two red triangle is equal to the green triangle. Similarly for this, the base of the green triangle is 6, the base of the red triangle is also 6, and they multiply by the same height. So half base times height, the areas is the same. For the last figure, assuming this is 2 and this is 4, so if the base is 2 and the base is 4, half base times height is total is the base is still 6. Okay, and assuming this is 1 and maybe this is 3 and this is another 2, or this is 1, this is 3, this is 2, they add up is still the same base of 6. Hence, the area of the green is always equal to the area of the red. Okay. Third facts. Okay. You will tend to see question like this. Okay. The typical way of solving it is always to solve by finding the area of the rectangle for the square. For the two square, you add up together, then you subtract this triangle, you subtract the smaller triangle, and you subtract the middle triangle here, and you get the shape of the shaded area. Okay. For those of you, you can see if I rotate the diagram and I draw two lines that cuts across diagonally across the small square as well as the bigger square, you will notice that the base of this shaded part is from E and C. Okay, and the height of this H, okay, if I cut across here, point A is the same height as point F. So which means that for the area, shaded area is actually equal to the area of C, E, and F. So instead of having to find so many steps, you can find the area of C, E, and F, which is actually half of the square, the smaller square, and that straight away will give you the answer. Okay, this is useful provided you can see it and visualize it easily. Okay, okay. Next, I will talk about the common mistakes that the student will always make. Okay, when given an object, an obtuse triangle that looks like this, okay, with the height that was given, the student has no problem identifying the height, but somehow they will always use the wrong base because they see that the tip of the height, the triangle is here. They will tend to draw the line down and says that use the base of 13 centimeter. Okay, so this is definitely wrong. The base in this case is not 13 centimeter. So 13 centimeter is wrong base. The student should be using the base of 6 centimeter where it's actually the 2 points where actually touch the flat ground. and not take the whole height that drop down. Okay, so if your child makes this mistake, do correct them and share them. This, you can take a screenshot of this and share it with them. Next, apart from using the wrong base, another typical mistake that they make is using the wrong height. Okay, the reason is that we always draw the triangle as a right angle triangle, and we always say is that one of the side is the height. So when students actually try to find the area of triangle, they always sees the flat piece as the base. And because they cannot find the height, or this height may not be given, and usually one side of the triangle is given, they tend to use this as the height, which is wrong. The height for the area of triangle has to be perpendicular to the base. So in this case, it should be this way and not the side way. So this is another common mistake that is being made by students. Okay, so I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you very much.